Alright, like promised, this is the second video from Kikai no Naka no Akuma today. This is the Overwatch video that I've been promising in a tabletop group and Tau Empire and Zenith forums on Facebook. Now, what you see before you is a HQ command squad of captains. You see 3 surviving Marines blown out of there, Rhino or Razorback, and then 5 random Terminators. Why? Because I wanted to highlight an example how Overwatch could work. Now, as probably guessed from looking at the formation of everything set up, let me show you everything. There's a stealth suit team, 1 ethereal, another stealth suit team, Pathfinder team, another stealth suit team, Skyfire with the vehicle upgrade for shooting in Overwatch, 2 squads of fire warriors. Now, I have a pulse carbine squad and I have a pulse rifle squad. He's the odd man out because I can't find the last green squad. Moving over, we have a 4-year-old HQ with the marker light, plasma rifle, missile pod, shield generator, and my last upgrade for him, because I'm not using the shield generator for this video, will be the ballistic skill upgrade in Overwatch. And then you have 4 marker drones, a Tetra with the vehicle upgrade, and we're just going to call this hammerhead long strike to illustrate how long strike can work. Now, tape measure 6 inches. As discussed in the codex under the marker light section, discussed in the long strike section, discussed, and discussed, 6 inches is Tau supporting fire unless you're using the formation in the Damocles books, which gives you a 1-foot Overwatch range. So, we're going to say, for example, A, Terminator's assault. They're going to do a disorganized assault where they're going to attack long strike, they're going to attack the Tetra, and then hit the majority of the squads. So, going from the targets within 6 inches. Clearly, this group of stealth suits is within 6, Tetra's within 6, HQ's within 6, meaning that his joined drone squad is within 6. The Tetra's within 6. Both squads of fire warriors are within 6. Now, as discussed, it's only full models within 6, meaning that if a model of another unit is within 6, everyone can fire. So that means when the Marines hit here, hit there, hit here, hit across, and keep going, they have successfully hit long strike's unit, the pulse rifle carbine, the pulse rifle squad, the pulse carbine squad. So it would be every unit within 6, which would effectively activate everything within 6 inches, meaning that the units on top of the building, including the stealth suits at the back, stealth suits on the ground floor, would have the ability to shoot. Now, to give an example, long strike does not benefit. I rolled a 2. But he has re-roll, he hits, because he has the upgrade as well. The Tetra has 2 twin link marker lights. That's 1 hit, they're twin linked, so 1 hits can't re-roll. So that's 1 marker light. Now I'm going to pass the marker line up here. He's already at BS2 with the upgrade, now he's at BS3. So that means the HQ command suit would hit on 4 better. Of course not, with my luck rolling. But that also means that in Overwatch, his entire squad is BS4. That's 2 marker lights. I don't have anything give me preferred enemy. Boom. So now I can allocate those marker lights down the line over here to the Sky Ray. Sky Ray. Okay, I'll take 2 successes. So, I'm sorry, 2 failures. But I still have the 3 marker lights up there with the Pathfinders. Not complaining, on 6s. So, if I had rolled better with my marker lights, yes. That's 2. That's a possible 5, 8, 10 marker lights in Overwatch to shoot at the Terminator unit. Does not mean that I cannot unravel a lot of double taps and shots into the enemy unit. But at the same time, that's example 1. Let's move back. Example 2. The unit that survived getting blown out of the Rhino that wasn't pinned and is fearless charges, hitting the line. Now, smart players who are assaulting would automatically try to tie you up with as many throwaway units. So I would only activate the Tetra, who's twin linked, and the HQ. I wouldn't even really waste him because he has a target lock, but I would activate the Tetra, I would activate those stealth suits in the back, I would activate the Pathfinder squad, and that stealth suit team. So, Pathfinder squad, that's 6 shots. So I have 3 rifles and they're double tapping, hitting on 6. 2 hits, strength 6, AP 1. So 2 of the Marines get blown away in the assault. Not bad. Marker lights, I have 3 in the squad. Let's see if anything else happens. No. 4, 5, and a 1. So I would activate the stealth suits for 1 fusion blaster and 8 regular gunshots. Fusion. With the upgrade, it would hit on a 5. So let's see if this finishes them off. Boom. So, Marine squad is gone. Get the Terminator swinging next. The Fire Warriors never fired, so they can still fire Overwatch. Again, we're going to fire off Long Strike. Long Strike hits. 1 wound. Let's see if it survives. No. So the Marine hitting him closest gets popped. So that leaves those 4. Activate the Tetra and activate the stealth suits. Again, firing off the same configuration. Here's 8 shots, hitting on 5s. That's if you waste the points. Normally, in small games, I don't waste the points for Overwatch. I don't expect to get charged. But for sake of argument, 2 hits, 1 wound, and 1 armor saved. Fusion Blaster, no, of course not. But then it would be the Tetra, Fire Warriors, Sky Ray, other stealth suits. That squad already fired, any HQ, boom. Now what happens? 3 separate assaults. Long Strike can still affect this one because it'll be another charge for unit supporting fire. So he rerolls 1s. He would not hit because I don't have a marker light. He would need a 6, but he could still possibly smack out one of the God Squad. Now, to clarify, Torrent of Fire, I am not exactly sure. I have to read the rule book. But the Ethereal back here, I would grant them Stubborn so they could stay a little while longer in combat. However, that would still be 24 shots, 48 shots here with possible marker light supports from 1, 2, 3 sources. I already used them, for example, 2, blowing away the 3 Marines. Now, waves upon waves of assaults, yes, will wear down Tau. But a smart Tau player setting up correctly can overcome that. Why? You've set up to where you have a network or a net. Now, granted, typically, I wouldn't have a Hammerhead or Long Strike. I would have the Tetra. I would have the HQ. But normally when I set up a fire base, it's a lot cheaper in points. This was an excessive example of how to turtle. I don't believe in play turtling games. However, if I have to sit on an objective, this is probably what it would look like. The main difference is the Ethereal would still be there. On top of this building within 6 inches, or on our ground within 6 inches, I'd have another squad of Pathfinders helping set up the fire support wing. And it would fall apart a lot faster and softer, but yet and still, that's what it looked like. Less than about 600 points. And if I was playing a scenario, Big Guns Never Tire, definitely the Sky with the upgrade would be in there. So, thank you for watching. This is my example. For Tau players starting out or learning the game, if you don't have a lot of vehicles, I definitely recommend 1, 2 as the best vehicles in the game for marker light support and Skyfire and scouting. It helps out. It will support your stealth suits, supports lots of things. As far as firework configurations, both weapons work well. Use them to your best advantage. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, As always, questions, comments, post, share it with your friends, discuss it. I like having great conversations about tactics and setup. And for someone who said you win games in Overwatch, no, you don't. Tau, if you get charged, the game's almost over, or it's a very critical point in the battle to turn the tide in your favor. But don't expect it to work all the time. And to the gentleman who plays LVO tournaments, can't remember your name at the point, wasn't trying to start a flame war on tactics, just trying to exercise some points on what could work in Overwatch. So again, thank you for watching. Have a good night.